Hi everyone, welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen and this is 10 things I wish I'd known at the start of my degree. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started. So number one is that you should start the degree with a lot of motivation. Because I love my subject, and even so, this degree has been really hard, okay, really difficult. Study something you love or otherwise have a strong motivation for, or you will be miserable, genuinely. A degree is a significant commitment, it's a large chunk of time, and you should start the degree with a lot of motivation. Like, I knew I needed to start with motivation, but I severely underestimated the amount of motivation that I needed to start with. Okay, and I am very glad that I love my subject as much as I do, because you are going to need motivation to finish your degree. Number two, people will drop out and you will feel tempted to as well. Be proud of yourself for persevering, okay? Like, a lot of people that I knew in first year have, dropped out. Like, they have not made it this far in the degree. So, dropping out is actually, I didn't think that anyone dropped out. I mean, I knew it was, kind of an edge case, but I didn't realise that more people drop out than I realised. So yeah, people will drop out, you will feel tempted to. Personally, I have felt tempted to drop out. I have not dropped out, obviously, because here I am and I'm going to graduate, but be proud of yourself for persevering, because it is difficult. Number three, you will not stay friends with most of the people you meet in Freshers Week, and that's okay. I met a lot of people in Freshers Week that I don't hang out with anymore. And that's fine, because, we weren't compatible, or we just stopped hanging out for other reasons. It's not, a negative thing, necessarily, or something to do with, animosity or beef. It's just a thing, and that's okay. Also, 3 years is a surprisingly long time. I obviously did my A-levels before coming to university, and that took me 2 years, and it felt like it absolutely flew by. My A-levels felt really, really short. But 3 years feels like so much longer than 2 years, and I don't know why. Genuinely, 3 years is a long time, okay? I mentioned it in the first point about motivation because it will be a significant time commitment, but it really is a long time. Although I have heard other people say that 3 years felt like a really short time to them, so take it with a pinch of salt, but I wish I'd known how long 3 years was going to feel. Not everyone has your best interests at heart, okay? If you have a bad gut feeling about someone, then you should probably listen to that. I've been in some questionable social situations because I didn't listen to my gut. So not everyone does have your best interests at heart, and not everyone is going to like you. You will sometimes be given different advice on assignments by different modules, and you'll learn to tailor your assignments accordingly. Now, it's not as sort of uniform as school was. Sometimes there will be almost contradictory advice for different modules, and that's fine because you need to learn different skills in different modules to tailor your assignments differently. So, for example, one module might want you to do your graphs one way and the other module might want you to do them the other way. Okay, so just learn to tailor your assignments, and don't be fazed if you get a lot of conflicting advice on different assignments. As long as it's different modules, you can still tailor. If you get conflicting advice on the same assignment, then you might want to query it, but it's okay to really tailor your work based on the module. Also, you should create positive working environments and relationships with professors and other students where you can. Okay, this helps with future professional relationships, professional references, academic references, okay, and also just improves the quality of your time in your degree. Other people are struggling and nobody has it all together, okay? Everyone is presenting their best self and hiding their failures. This is something I struggle with a lot at university, is thinking that everyone else has it together and I'm the only person who's struggling, when realistically, that is just not the case. I've realised in third year, a lot more people are actually struggling than, actually say that they're struggling, because it's not cool to admit that you're struggling, but a lot of people are. And I've heard stuff about people failing modules, dropping out, having to resit things. Okay, so when you start to hear those stories, you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess it is sometimes difficult for other people, not just me. People hide their failures. It's common, it's a trend in life, but we shouldn't be surprised when we find it at university as well. It will be weird, not having everything in the same building like at school. You will be doing a lot of walking or travelling around. That was something I found difficult to adjust to when I got to university, was that I was, sure, when I went to school there was, different buildings, but it was all, pretty close together, and suddenly I was doing a lot of walking around. I'm not averse to walking around, but not having everything in the same place was kind of a bit disorienting, and it just made it a bit more difficult for me to settle in, which is kind of maybe a sort of a minor point, but it did feel like a very different environment, so adjusting to that did take me some time, and I kind of wish I'd known that. Even though I did know it a little bit, I kind of wish I'd known it to a larger extent. Also, this is a crucial point, you should be learning other stuff alongside your degree, okay? A degree alone does not in any way guarantee you a job. Like, you do not have a right to a job just because you got a degree, okay? Especially in the current hyper-competitive market, you need practical and academic experience. That's why I've been doing a lot of work experience alongside my jobs. Alongside my degree, I've had like a couple volunteering placements, of an internship, like 3 jobs at different times. So I understood this at the start of my degree, and I did put it into practice, but I can think of some ways I probably could have put it into practice more. So that is something I wish I'd known, like, right at the start of my degree. Anyway, yeah. So do I recommend going to university overall? Absolutely, yes I do. I'm still planning to get a master's degree in a few years, and I am still massively passionate about higher education. Overall, still worth it. But hopefully these things can help you if you're at the start of your degree, and, you know, you can learn from my experience. Alright, that's all I have to say in this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye!